Lawtonka in Lawton, Oklahoma. We decided to come down after school with Brian McGee. He's an Oklahoma City fireman, and try to catch some smallmouth bass today. I think we're going to do a Carolina rig and maybe use some crankbaits here later on in the evening. The weather's great, beautiful day today. They've been catching a lot of nice smallmouth on this lake. Gonna have a good trip. Right now we're on the water, about to head out. Just traveling through, just got off the boat ramp, so let's head on over to our first spot and cast out and see if we can't catch a fish.
Well, we're here at the first spot. Cody and I have never smallmouth fished, so we're gonna be kind of looking to Brian today for the information. What are we gonna start out fishing with? I know you said we may change up later in the evening, so what are we gonna start out with here first?
Well, we're gonna start out with a Carolina rig. We're gonna throw some Carolina rig called the Ika. It's made by Gary Yamamoto baits and some twin tail grubs while the sun's still up high. And then later on, maybe try crankbait and some top water in the evening.
All right.
We'll do all right.
Well, let's get them rods out and see if we can't get some fish on them. Man. Get him.
Yep.
First
Real
one.
big one. He's decent.
Looks like an alright fish.
Here's one thing about these smallmouth.
Hey, that's an alright fish. Yeah.
All right.
What's the slot limit here on Lawtonka for smallmouth?
Smallmouth is like the trophy smallmouth lake, so they require the smallmouth to be 23 inches, minimum of 23 inches to keep. Largemouth, on the other hand, I believe is 14.
Now tell us a little. I mean, there's some obvious differences between a smallmouth and a largemouth, but what are some that really stand out that people may not know?
A lot of the smallmouth will have real bright bronze, brownish coloration, vertical lines as opposed to a horizontal line. Largemouth, the hinge on their mouth, their jaw, is set a little bit different than a largemouth. As you can see, I mean, the mouth is a little bit smaller, right? A lot of times they'll have real bright red eyes. They're beautiful fish.
They are pretty. Now, is there a way to tell a female from a male as far as color goes?
Not as far as color goes that I'm aware of.
That's a pretty fish. Nice fish.
What you want to do with this though is hook it right in through there, the center. Come out maybe 1/4 of an inch out, just like that. Got a little bend on the shaft of this hook.
Now, how do you cast?
And stick it right back in there. Just like that makes it weedless. We really don't have to worry about weeds on the rock, but it'll probably bounce off the rocks. This should be interesting, maybe feel like a nibble or something.
Another thing we're trying to imitate today, we've got the way these Carolina rigs are set up, you've got a weight tied about 2.5 feet above your hook to where this sinks, and this may kind of follow behind it a little bit, but the way you set this up, you cut your line, throw on a weight and then one of these plastic balls, and every time you move it, if you can hear that, it's making a little ticking noise, and it's supposed to imitate a crawdad. And hopefully what these smallmouth are gonna do is hear that, think it's a crawdad, and come up and fall for this bait right here. So we're gonna see if we can't start casting without hooking one another and get some fish on. I'll tell you the secret to catching fish, especially when you're fishing really slow. And that is to throw out, get a backlash. That way you know while you're pulling it out, you've got plenty of time for that fish to pick up your lure. And he'll be on there. I mean, all you gotta do is set the hook. It's perfect. And it never fails. Fish on right there. Yeah, it's a good fish.
The biggest one yet.
Come to Papa.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice one. Oh, that's a 5-pound smallmouth.
Yes, sir.
For the first smallmouth, you just got spoiled.
And there was no mistake on that hit right there.
That's going to be pushing. That'll push the 23.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
I better throw out here so I can get mine.
See exactly
There he
how
is.
big the fish is.
See how he was talking about them red eyes? You can tell it real good right there. Well, he's just the old kind of blandish color, isn't he?
Yeah, that one doesn't have the real definite lines. A lot of times they'll have the black vertical lines on there. He's pretty skinny for as big as he is. Fish have spawned out already in here.
Well, he wasn't coming off anytime soon. That was good to know.
You hit it hard?
Yeah. I mean, well, actually, it was more just a pull. But you could tell he was taking off with it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put him on the buckboard and see how close to 23 inches he'll go. That buckboard's 22 and a half.
Oh, he'll be pushing.
About 21.
Yeah, about
21.
21 if you
Less
stretch
than
him out.
21 inches.
You stretch him out, he'll get 21. And you got to have a 23-inch fish to enter him in the tournament?
It's got to be 23 inches on this lake just to keep.
Just to keep
Oh,
it.
really? Man. Well, that's a pretty fish. We'll let him
Yeah,
get
that's
back
going
out.
to be about a 5-pound smallmouth.
It's been a while since I've caught a largemouth that big.
Yeah?
You know, I had a feeling about that cast. And I'll tell you what I was doing. You know how you said you was catching about 4 foot of water? The way the boat was set, it was to where we were fishing parallel to the bank, and the whole way I reeled it in was 4 foot. You know, just around that depth. So, that may be the ticket right there.
There's a little bit of a shelf up there. It goes from about 4 foot to just 5.5, 6 foot. It's not much of a drop. It's just a little bit of a drop. But I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot of change.
Are these good ones or ones that you've used?
Fish on.
Finally
Think
get
it's
to
a-
one?
Smallmouth.
Largemouth.
Largemouth. Not bad, too. Well, the fishing slump is over.
It doesn't count, Cody.
Yeah, it does.
It's a largemouth.
Oh, wait, I guess I did say that earlier, didn't I?
Yeah.
Not a bad fish, though. That good. Yeah.
Nice. On the
Do they
Carolina
have
rig.
Tuesday night tournaments pretty much every Tuesday night?
Oh,
At-
most of the evening tournaments around the state will start up at the first week after the time change.
Uh-huh.
They'll go usually until September, October.
Cody, you know the Tuesday night tournaments are on Friday. Sheesh,
Man.
what are you thinking?
Nice
questions
largemouth,
that?
but we're out here trying to hook into some smallmouth, but I got to pull a fish in, so my slump is over.
Yeah.
Go on, buddy. See if he damaged my lure.
Huckleberry
all
fin.
Yeah.
What in the world? What just happened there?
He just thought he had the lure in his mouth still. He was coming up trying to throw it.
I have never seen that before. Cody throws the fish back in and 6 feet from the boat, he jumps back out of the water.
He didn't want to leave me, man. That's what happened.
That kiss may have done it, man.
That kiss did it.
That kiss. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's trying to wipe the slobber off of it.
Your girlfriend
No.
might be getting jealous.
Fish on. She's big. She's good one, too.
Oh, man. Oh,
Bring her in.
Oh man, she's pulling it around.
Oh, mama.
Keep my line out of the way.
Golly.
might ought to get the net on this one.
Get the net out of the...
Here you go.
Get the net. Take the net.
Here. Throw me that rod. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
I think this one's only about 19 inches, but
Really?
My goodness, fighting like that, I'll handle a 12-incher.
this fish
That's
are
unreal.
fight like crazy. Man, just drop it. Somebody take that so we can get closer.
That is one pretty fish. Yeah, man, oh, dark color too.
Now, were you just pulling it nice and smooth?
Yeah, just real
Slow?
slow. Pull
Real
a couple
slow.
feet, reel back up to it.
All right.
Pull it another couple feet.
So you're not letting it set very long, but when you are moving it, you're doing it pretty slow.
Yeah, just pull it real slow. And then reel back up to, basically find you a spot on the boat. Just kind of, it's easy. Picture a clock down there.
Right.
You go from about 12 o'clock, pull it to about 2 o'clock, reel back to 12 o'clock. That's kind of how I've been doing it.
That's a pretty fish, man.
All right.
Well, here, Cody, hand me my rod. We'll see if we can get a couple more on.
See a fish like that. Don't know me.
Boy, we went down deep.
Fish on.
Get another.
Yeah, I'm kind of feisty little
Let's see if you got a smallmouth this time.
Oh, largemouth. What can I say? It's in my blood. Oh. Well, I'm still in preparation for the smallmouth.
We know the best largemouth fish is,
Yeah. What can I say? The curse remains.
That's not true. We're just the best smallmouth fishermen.
Say what you want. Brian, you mind hand me those pliers right quick? Think I missed that one smallmouth and got a little better hook setting abilities, but throw him back in the water. I won't kiss him. I don't feel like having him jump back up in the boat with us. But sun's starting to go down and getting a little later, and about to switch over to some topwater lures. Man, we got a pile of these critters or whatever you call them.
Critters.
Whatever these things are. Look at.
Oh.
Mimic a crawfish, but. Kind of
Well, I've been
I
fishing
got to
a
cast one more time since I got a nice hit on this.
Diver here for a little while and casting it up on the bank and pulling it out, kind of speeding my retrieve up as I get deeper. And hadn't had any luck yet. I think I had a bite earlier. Of course, it may have just been one of these weed beds out here. Diving down up near the bank, you'll find that a lot. But keeping it out a little ways, trying to stay out of those. There he is right there.
Fish on?
Yeah.
A little bass?
Looks like a largemouth to me.
Of course it's going to be a bass, you know.
Maybe Kentucky.
Now, is a Kentucky a
No, this is a smallmouth.
spotted
I
bass?
think. No, largemouth.
Yeah, Kentucky will have a tooth patch.
Cody, you
off
want
the
to
tongue,
snack?
but that looks
I'll
like a
get it.
largemouth there.
Now, Kentuckys also have red eyes, don't they?
They can. They're a little bit
That was
more reddish color than a largemouth, but not as pronounced.
smallmouth.
A lot of the smallmouth we've seen today haven't had.
Nice little largemouth. We've caught bigger smallmouth than we have largemouth today. He nailed it though.
You know, that's pretty amazing that you brought that up. Is we were talking about it earlier, how, you know, what's the state record
Yeah,
for?
like 14 something pounds is almost a state record for largemouth. If you went out and caught a 13-pound largemouth, that'd be a huge fish. And we're out here catching, you know, that one Brian caught earlier would have been pushing 6 pounds, and the state record smallmouth is 7. So we're only, you know, fishing a pound shy of state records out here.
It's pretty amazing. Pound shy of the state record.
Yeah.
You predicting the state record to
Hey,
come out of
Cody,
this
did
lake?
you say that I don't know how to cut on his back a minute ago?
It wasn't that bad, though, I don't believe so. Well, huh. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, it wasn't that bad. But I wonder if they had some damage from the spawn.
Yeah.
I think one movement out of this lake. I think this will give up the next.
The new state record.
What is that up on the shore there?
Is
That buffalo up on the bank there.
that is pretty cool. Come out and fish and see a buffalo. The wildlife refuge is just right there, isn't it? Fish on. A good one or
It feels like it.
net code?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
she's dancing for.
This is dancing and it's a big one. All right. Coming up again.
There she
Oh,
goes.
Let's get this
Man,
big
yeah.
net. Don't want to fish like that.
Coming up again.
Stay down there.
This is big.
Stay down there.
I thought he'd have big fish today, but this might be a little big.
Yeah, I think you may have done it on that one.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That one there may be just a tad larger. Pretty fish.
That's what it's all about.
And that
That
one
is
there's
what it's
not
all
real
about.
skinny neither.
That's
No,
all about.
beautiful fish.
A little bit of red eyes there.
That's the one that bit my lure not too long ago.
This one got away.
Yeah, yeah. That's fine though. I like seeing them getting pulled in. That's my favorite part.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's measure her. So
All right.
Just for grins.
Okay, I'm gonna put this.
Release all these, even if they are.
Oh yeah.
21 and
About 21 and a half maybe.
yep, just a hair over 21 and a half. That's
Pretty
still
fish.
too small to keep on Lake Lawtonka.
Yeah. We like to encourage practicing catch and release anyway, just so people can come out and have a good time, catch these fish like we're doing. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Yep, she'll make somebody awful happy.
Oh yeah.
I know.
With darker
I
color.
hope she made you happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Get back out and catch some more like that.
Do you have something that you wanted to do with that last fish that he threw back?
Nah, we'll just do it when he catches another one.
Okay.
Put her back in the water. Get big, baby.
We're having a pretty good day.
Yeah.
Geese right over the boat. You think I can catch one?
I don't think you want to bring
Right
it
over
in.
the boat.
That was cool.
Maybe not. No, not quite.
Think we need to net him?
Well, we may as well.
Why not?
Don't break it down next time.
Trying to conserve room.
He's gonna take it on down, isn't he?
Here we go.
Yeah. Boy, he's going.
not ready.
No.
He's- Later. Now, y'all are messing around. I'm gonna fish a little longer. Fish in.
Fish in the net.
Yeah, that's a like Texoma or something in a tournament. That's a real good fish. I mean, 5 of those any day.
Yeah.
See how his eyes turn red?
Uh-huh.
Redness in his eyes.
He's a little lighter than those first two.
Give me a 30 pliers down there, please.
They in one of these couple.
Yeah. That was one of those hits you just couldn't mistake.
Man, dude, you know, I don't appreciate that was my best cast. I know there was a fish on that cast I just threw. You throwing that out there and catching a fish make me lay my rod down. It may just cost me my fish of the day.
That was your fish of the day.
Yeah, that was my fish. What are you thinking, man? You said it was tied up right there. It was my next cast. I think it turned out to be a pretty good trip this
think
evening.
so,
You know,
too.
just not bad at all for getting out of school, meeting up, and heading out for an evening of fishing and catching some good fish. Really good smallmouth, and even getting into some largemouth today. Brian, we want to thank you for having us out.
Oh yeah.
Had a good time. Had a good time.
Right there. Had a good time.
First smallmouth fishing trip, and it went well.
Yep.
Went real well.
Learned a couple of new things on Carolina too that
Yeah.
probably help out in the future, hopefully.
Hopefully we can get some fish on Carolina.
Yeah, but hey, let's throw out a little bit, see if we can't catch something fun. But until next time, let's go hunt. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's yeah.